Hi guys, today I'm going to show you or talk you through what I'm taking in my carry-on luggage. As you watch this, I may have already been on holiday. I'm scheduling a lot of videos in advance so that I don't have to kind of rush around just before and I don't have to do anything while I'm away. So yeah, let me just get into it. I'm also going to do a little review at the end of the video of my bag because I've had so many requests for different reviews of the different bags that I've got, so I thought I would just kind of kick it off with the one that I'm going to be showing you anyway. I'm going to do a kind of what's in my bag and review of my Cambridge satchel very soon too, but I'm going to start with the one that I use the most. So I'm going to show you what's in the bag and then just kind of hang on till the end if you want to know a bit more about what I feel about the bag and all those kind of details review-wise. So the first thing, Milo's shouting me, he's in bed watching TV while I film this. The first thing I'm taking is this, and I bought this months ago from Primark. Only £3, but every time I've travelled, I've wished that I had one of these, and I nearly bought one at the airport, but they're always so expensive. So when I saw them £3, I thought, I'm going to get one, and I got one for Lee as well. So that's going to be kind of like hanging on my bag, because it takes a lot of space up. And I've really tried to pack relatively light here. But there are certain things that I know I'm going to want with me, so I'm taking them anyway. Let's dig into the makeup stuff because I know you guys are going to be most interested in that. I recently picked this up from Next, which you may have seen in a haul, and I just couldn't resist because it says New York. It's actually quite compact, and I've never had a handbag makeup bag before, like a handbag sized makeup bag, so I might end up keeping this in my bag kind of full time, we'll see. Yes? Do you want to sit with Mummy?
Yeah.
So I have this makeup bag, and what's inside it is, first of all, 2 lipsticks. I haven't packed any lipsticks in my actual luggage yet. I'll see whether or not I put these in, but I kind of plan to take my lip products in my carry-on and the rest of my makeup in my actual luggage. Then I have this, which is a big plastic bag, which is basically my liquids, my stuff that's going to need to be in this kind of plastic bag. To get through customs, and in here I have a what's this called, an anti-bac, hand sanitizer. I don't normally have a hand sanitizer with me, but it feels like I should for travel. Hand cream, which is from L'Occitane, however you pronounce that. Some eye drops, but they're not just eye drops, they're dry eye mist, which is amazing because it works on closed eyes. You just kind of spritz your eye, and I get such dry eyes in air conditioning. I'm fine all the time until I get to work. Thursday, Friday, I have such dry eyes, and so I'm definitely going to want that for the plane, and Lee wanted me to take that too. I have some Caudalie Beauty Elixir, which is totally just kind of like to relax me. It's got nothing to do with kind of skincare benefits or anything because it's full of alcohol, but I love the scent and I bought it specifically for this trip. I don't have it kind of year round. I just bought it because I hate travelling.
Mommy!
Yes, I hate plane travel rather. I'm very nervous of plane travel, and so I bought it just kind of to relax me because I really like the scent. I also took a perfume, which is the Juicy Couture La La, just because I have a miniature of that, and it's got a spray top, which not many of them do, the miniatures, and some Origins No Puffery Cooling Eye Mask, because I do get quite puffy eyes lately, so I decided to put that in case they are puffy whilst I'm on the plane. So that's everything that's kind of liquidy that would need to go in there. Then this, I'm not sure about this one, Monolips. Does this need to go in that little bag or not? I don't know. But I have this in, I believe, Rhubarb is it's called, and it's basically like a tinted lip balm. Really, really like that. I have, again, something to try and relax me, the Deep Relax Balm from Aromatherapy Associates. I'm not sure whether or not this is going to work at all, but I'm going to take it anyway. And we'll probably take some Calms. I'm not a bad flyer, I can kind of like keep it together, but I really don't like flying. I have another lip balm in here, which is Carmex. A nail file, a little mini one, and some face wipes, which are these Nivea travel sized refreshing facial cleansing wipes. So that's everything that I have in there. Next I have a hat. I'm actually going to take 2 hats, but I'm going to pack. Happen? Nothing happened.
Mine!
What is yours? A hat. I've got a black one as well. I'm going to pack that one, and I'm going to pack some spare gloves and stuff, but you'll see that in my packing video if you haven't already seen that. I don't know what order I'm putting these up, but I also have some gloves which are from H&M, the hat's from Primark by the way, and these gloves have got those things so that you can use them with touchscreen devices. Wet wipes, just regular wet wipes rather than face wipes. These, which I'm going to have to remember to open before we get there. It's one of those things, once upon a time you couldn't check your bag without locking it, and now I'm not sure whether or not you're allowed to lock it. I don't know, so I have these anyway. My Filofax. I have 2 pairs of sunglasses because, you know, totally need 2 pairs of sunglasses. 2 very different pairs though. I have these blue aviators and I have these kind of tortoiseshell brown new style Wayfarers. Are you stealing things from Mummy? Oh, thank you. Yes, he's stealing things out of the door. Do you want that for you? In your eye? Oh, you want my sunglasses, don't you? You can't have my sunglasses. I've got this pouch because because it's such a big bag, I like to separate things. And so although it's got nothing in it, I'm kind of keeping it in there in case I find something that I want to kind of keep separate and be able to find easily. Will you stop rocking my tripod, please? Thank you. I also have this little, this is in every single What's in My Bag video. I love this thing. This was from Topshop a few years ago, and my initials are now MM, which confuses people because I say I'm called Kyla. That's what everyone calls me, but I'm called Mikhila, and now my surname is also M, so I love this. Lee bought this for me a few years ago, and it keeps all my kind of pills and stuff, plasters and ibuprofen and whatever things you might need. I have my iPad, which is in this case that Lee bought me for Christmas. Which is obviously like New York themed. Actually, I will mention what I have on my iPad because it's worth, obviously, like rather than taking books, I've downloaded some stuff on here and I've put some movies and things on here. I have Sophie Kinsella Shopaholic Abroad, which is this teeny little one here, and I also have I Heart London, which is by Lindsay Kelk, but that is kind of partly in New York as well. What's the matter? Do you want this? Yeah. He's taking it away. But that's partly in New York as well. I might download her I Heart New York. These are books that I've got already kind of hardback actual physical copies of, but I wanted to have them kind of smaller so that I can take them with me rather than taking several books. It's not as heavy. Already taking my iPad because I have like TV shows and films and stuff downloaded on there. I have my business card holder in here. Not that I think I need this, but it's just in my bag. Some headphones. And Lee will also have his own headphones, and we will have a headphone splitter that is like travel essential. My purse, which is from Kate Spade. Getting lipstick on my bag. My new travel wallet, which I'm obsessed with. Completely love this. It's from Osprey. I got it for £25 from TK Maxx instead of like something stupid like £125 it was supposed to be. And all my travel stuff in there. Oh, this is an important one. And I never even thought, I mean, I have this. It's an Anker phone charger, like an on-the-go mobile phone charger. It's got 4 full chargers in it. Wow! And I can also charge my iPad and my phone. So this is going to be perfect for on the plane because if my iPad runs out of charge, then I can use it. And I'm also taking 2 cameras. I'm going to be taking my DSLR as well, but I don't have that in this bag right now because I'm filming with it. But these 2 vlogging cameras, I'm probably going to give one to Lee for him to carry, and I'm going to have the other one, but I'm going to vlog whilst I'm there. So probably by the time you see this video, my vlog footage is already on my vlog channel. In this little pocket here, I have 2 more lip products. I have this Burt's Bees lip balm, which is amazing. It's really minty. And this Revlon lip butter in pink truffle, which is what I'm wearing today. My favourite kind of everyday lip. It's just kind of deep enough, but it's still kind of neutral. So I really like that one. And I have in here my powder for touching up, which is my MAC. Leave that, please. My MAC blotting powder and my Sigma, what is this called? Duofiber F50, but any Duofiber brush I would use with this. And I also have a mirror. Not that I necessarily need a mirror because I have it in my compact, but I have this mirror which is from Pebble Grey, which they're not a makeup company, they're actually a mirror company. Interesting. And it lights up. And then I have my phone, and my phone case is a New York phone case. Because, you know, I'm obsessed at the moment. So, yes, that's everything that I have in my bag that I'm going to be taking with me. So I hope that that was kind of relatively interesting for you guys. And the baby kind of wandering in and out of the video wasn't too distracting. But, you know, this is what happens. This is my life. If I want to film videos for you guys and he's not napping, then I have to film around him. So I hope you don't mind. But that's kind of where we're going to leave you if that's all you wanted to see of the video. And for those of you that want to see the review, stay tuned. So this is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM, and the MM is the size. They have a PM, an MM and a GM. This is the middle one. It's definitely the one that I was always going to get because, well, 1, my initials are MM, which is amazing, and 2, it's just the right size for my kind of height and my body. Whereas some people do like the PM, I think that's much too small, and the GM seems to be kind of luggage to me. It's way too big, so I'm really happy with the size. The print that I have is the Damier Ebene, or Ebene, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. But you have this, the Azure, which is the pale coloured one, and the Monogram, which is the LV all over it. But I definitely wanted this one. It's more subtle, and I much prefer the kind of coated dark leather that doesn't patina. like the pale. I like the pale leather, but when it gets darker I don't like it. It can look a little bit grubby, which is no fault of the owner, it's just that's how it kind of looks, and you can spill things on it and make stains, and this is just generally a lot more easy to maintain. Talking of easy to maintain, this whole bag actually isn't leather. The body of the bag is a coated canvas, and it's only the trim, these parts, the handles, that are kind of cowhide leather, and that bothers some people because of the price point, but it doesn't bother me because although it's not leather, I know that it's more durable than leather. There are some gorgeous handbags that you touch and they're kind of like, oh my god, it's so buttery and soft, and they feel like luxury bags, but they're so easily damaged, and I'm not someone that looks after my things. The one bag that I kind of have my eye on, I feel like is also gonna wear really well as well. Like if I knock it or if I get a little nick in it or something like that, although it's leather, I feel like it's not going to show up too much. It's a bit more rugged, and that's what I kind of liked about this. So although it's expensive, I felt like it was going to last me forever. Something that I was a little bit worried about when I first bought it, because I'd read a lot of reviews online ahead of time, was this part of the leather. Because of the coated leather, it can crack because it's coated with kind of, I don't know, a protective kind of plastic or something probably. Some people said that it cracked along here, and when you kind of pull these back, which you do occasionally, you know, when I have it down like that, they fall. I don't do anything special, I don't hold it in a certain way, I don't kind of keep it somewhere special where they're always pointing up unless I put it on a door handle when it's constantly in kind of tension. So I haven't kept it particularly nice, I haven't been particularly careful with it, and I haven't experienced anything like that at all. I have some little scuffs on the leather, but that's natural, that's just kind of wear and tear, but no cracking at all, so I'm really pleased about that. The inside of the bag is this gorgeous contrasting red colour, which again is something that definitely pushed me towards this one rather than the paler ones, because they just have kind of a beige inside, and I think this is beautiful. And this pocket here, which is the only pocket in the whole bag, this pocket here is actually waterproof, so if you've got any pens or makeup or liquids that you feel like they might spill and then damage the interior of the bag, which is not protected, it's just kind of a cotton material, definitely put them in there, and I just think that's a really nice addition. Also inside the bag you have here this little what is this called, like a ring, whatever, a D-ring, that you could put something on, your keys, or I know that you can get little, are they called pochettes? I don't know. Little, you know, those little purses that Louis Vuitton makes, I think it's kind of made for that, to have a little purse on it. And I do have a very small Michael Kors purse that I put on there for a while, but I took it off. And then the other things on here are actually a little closing function. And that's the only way you can close the bag, otherwise it's completely open. I never use that closing function ever, unless I had so much stuff in it I was trying to like force it closed, and it was difficult to carry, which is very, very rare. But yeah, I've never had a problem with the fact that it doesn't close at the top. If I have a zip bag, it's often that I leave it unzipped anyway, so never been a problem for me, but it's definitely something worth mentioning. Also, this little tag here that I bought separately, lots of people ask about this. It didn't come with the bag, and they're not always available in store. It's actually a luggage tag. I think it was about £32, and I got it hot stamped with my initials. You can get the bag hot stamped for free just here, but I don't know, I've looked online, I didn't like that, so I decided to get one of these because I really, really wanted it to be monogrammed in some way. One last thing to mention is that it can be worn in a different way. You can cinch in the sides, which is a little bit tricky, and I never wear it like this just because it doesn't stay when I do. I like the idea of it, and initially I wore it a couple of times when it was new. I wore it a few times like this. Like this, so you can kind of make it a little bit more of a structured bag, maybe there, rather than be kind of like a big gaping bag. It's now more like a bucket bag, although I suppose it is a bucket bag anyway, isn't it? You know what I mean. It's slightly more structured, a little bit more kind of tailored, and you can still fit a lot of stuff in there, but I find that these kind of pull out and it all comes out anyway, so I end up with it exactly the same style as this, so it's kind of a waste of time. Also, I have read that it is better to keep it completely straight because of the potential cracking. So if you're like bending it like that all the time, you've got more chance of cracking the trim, do you know what I mean? So another reason that I don't do it, but it's just not a big deal for me. I feel like this is a nice shape anyway. So it's probably everything that I wanted to mention. If you've got any questions, please leave them below. I might do a full kind of follow-up Q&A if you've got any questions about that. As I said, I did originally have the money to buy this bag. It was such a big deal to get it. I wanted it like 3 years ago, and I had the money and I didn't buy it, and then it went up by like £100 by the time I actually did buy it, which is kind of what pushed me to do it in the end. I thought, well, if I don't buy it now, by the time I do eventually buy it, because I know I'm going to eventually, it's just going to be so expensive, I'm not going to be able to afford it. So yeah, when I bought it, it was about £550, which is really expensive, but it kills me because it was like $460 when I had the money originally. So yeah, if you want it, go and get it now. If you've got the money and you really want it, it was only going to get more expensive. It's crazy. And they really hold their value as well. And just from having it for just kind of less than a year, I feel like this is going to last me so well. It's so durable. If I ever did want to sell it on, I haven't had the bag itself top stamped, so I could do if I needed to. Or if I wanted to fund another bag, but honestly I think this is just going to be forever my kind of travel bag, even if I get a bag to replace it as my everyday. Milo, you sound like a little doggy. Hello, are you going to say goodbye? Want to come and say goodbye with me? Okay then. Well, after many takes, yes I know, after many takes of trying to film this video. Yes. Are you going to have a sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, now he wants to have a sleep. Now I filmed the video. You want to have a sleep now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
A peep. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay then. Okay, let's go for a sleep. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I say, if you've got any other questions, let me know. And Milo and I are going to go for a sleep now, so I'll see you guys later. Bye!